All right, here we go again. So we're good people. So if you have a moment of a lapse, don't let them rook you. Is what I'm getting at. If you have a lapse of ethics, the key is to have everybody look at porn, use drugs, whatever they can say. Well, you're more like us than you are. You know, the system the way it's supposed to be, where we enforce laws. So we understand lapse of ethics, lapse of moral direction, or whatever it is you want to call it. But there are limitations. And organized crime and racketeering from government needs to end. And that does include stalking. It does include extortion. It does include bribery. No, the Honduras guy wasn't part. That's kind of a CIA release. It's a bargaining chip. So what you want to do in police departments now, you don't just go in and do an internal thing. That, again, what I've been speaking about for years is that there are people like Comey and Brennan and Mueller that caused this and allowed this thing to grow. So the officers deserve a professional responsibility class. Real quick, or you can even do a video if you don't have time, if you're understaffed. A video, you view this video and just put it in their head that something's up. No matter what they've done in the past, they need to stand down, whatever it is. So they receive the message that maybe something's up with professional responsibility. I mean, it's simple. You know how you draft an email, have a link to the video, send it to all the Pennsylvania State Police. If that's who you are. If you're, Butler County Sheriff, push the button, send it to all the Butler County Sheriff deputies and employees. And there's no, if you have, you can say, come out. If you have done something, there's no reason to continue in it. Just stop where you are and get back to where you're supposed to be. Right. Make it large. I agree, large. So I still haven't found the drill. I'm not kind of lamenting over it too bad, but usually MO is when, like, if I would tell a cop, call the sergeant and say, look, I think they stole a drill, that'll show up. Right. I mean, they could easily have put it in my shed. Right. But I think they're waiting for me to call the cops because they're trying to discredit me in the eyes of the cops. Right. Or give them an excuse if they're already corrupt. Oh, but this guy said so wasn't corrupt. I mean, why everybody's lying all day? Just like, oh, he might try to have sex with him. We think he's trying to have sex with him. Well, he's the only one not trying to have sex with him. That's because he's gay. I mean, they just have this freaking litany of stuff. You're trying to get to. What is the LDS is in here, and they're trying to get me to say fuck and shit like that. They're a bunch of weirdos. They're fake. Right. It's not their religion. Again, they want me to attack their religion. They're fake. Absolutely fake. They're involved in organized crime and racketeering. Most likely violations of where ICE is enforcing. Globally. Again, supremacists. Usually, if you a little put down when I noticed the supremacy side of them, but I'm like, okay, it can happen. Just trying to look away from everything and just try to be part of a church. It wasn't long. I only went a few times. Right. Well, he launched a sexualization scam, and I'm like, nah. I even looked the other way when it first started, but when they tried to play on my sympathies for women that were having a psychological thing going on, that's when they weren't testing me for nothing. Again, they'll come up with a 50 million reasons why they did what they did, but they're criminals, and they're criminals of traitor and betraying the United States. I'll tell you that right now. They're part of the fall of our nation and are fully responsible. Bunch of upwardly mobiles. Used to call them yuppies. Right. Bunch of upwardly mobiles is what I call them. It's never, it's always upwardly mobile. That's the reason that they commit crimes. It's the reason they harm people. That's why they F off people's lives and make them poor. And they believe they're there to watch the other people in the church. Right. And all they're doing is looking out for the criminal enterprise. That's what they're watching out for. So they can stay out of prison and make more money. They can't stop. They always need more money. Well, stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. Praise